not shower. Then it's not shower. Oh, I guess I'm childish, that is all.
As usual, we're going to start by just lightly spraying the hair with water to make it easier to part. Once we get around to parting it, we're just going to split the hair into 3 sections and then put those sections into a ponytail later on. Once we finish that first part, before we put it into a ponytail, we always want to protect the hair by putting a layer of coconut oil and shea butter over it so that when it's time to slick it down with that Eco Styler gel, the gel does not dry our hair out. After we add the coconut oil and shea butter, we just going to pick it out to stretch it to make sure there's no lumps in our ponytail when we go to slick it down. Click on the link in the description where I go deep into the science behind hair gel and how it works to both slick our hair down but also dry it out. Get you a brush and just slick that hair until there is none left to slick. Put it in a ponytail and then repeat this process for the other 2 ponytails. And when you're making these ponytails, you really want to make sure that you are lining it up as close to the middle of the head as possible, because this is going to be the foundation of the mohawk. And unless you want like a misaligned mohawk, make sure these ponytails are lined up. Alright, now that the ponytails are in, we're going to go through and add like plait extension braids to each ponytail. Add as many as possible. I kind of went in a range from 3 to 6. I think actually 2 to 6 I did because I didn't really have that much hair at the base ponytail. But yeah, you're just going to split the ponytails up into small little pieces and add plaits using kind of the feed and braid technique. Alright y'all, I just have to speak on it. I'm looking at this close-up of my parts and they are not as straight as I thought they were. If you are doing this, please try to get straight parts. Like, I don't know what was going on, but this is not how I wanted it to look. But it really didn't disrupt the look too much. As you'll see in the end, the look is still flat. But yeah, try to get straight parts. And as you can see, like for this part, it's not really important to make sure that like the feet and braids are super neat. As you can see, I have little hairs sticking out You know, it's not really looking like, you know, like if this were about box braids, it's not giving box braid. It's giving very much like I'm throwing these plaits in because I want to create a faux mohawk updo type of style. And this plait process honestly is the longest part of the style. I went ahead and just gave you a repetitive view of this process so you can really see what's going on. And then once the plaits are complete, it's really now time to just play around with them until you achieve the updo look that you want. The great thing about having these individual plaits is that you can really vary how the mohawk or the faux hawk updo turns out. I really did not have a method to my madness as I wrapped these plaits around. The main thing that I was going for again was kind of a 3D look. So I did not want the plaits to be laying down on my scalp in some sort of configuration. I wanted them to be on a plane above the scalp. So you'll see me taking it from one ponytail, wrapping it around the next ponytail, and then bringing it back up, or if there's enough braid on the plait, bringing it back up and wrapping it and twisting it around the other ponytails, always staying above the plane of my scalp. As I get to the front, I really wanted the front to kind of have, to stick out a lot. So I didn't really wrap a lot of these plaits. I kind of twisted them into like little balls, similar to the Bantu technique that I used in my previous video. But I really just kind of did some random twisting to give the front ponytail a really fuller kind of ball look. And once you've kind of configured the plaits and achieved the look that you want, you know you got to go in and make those baby hairs look on fleek. Like I just kind of did your simple, just swooping them on each side. But you know, if you want to add some swirls and some curls, go ahead and do that. But I went the basic route, you know, and just did my little swoop, gelled it down, you know, towards the front of my hair, and then used the rat tail comb to swoop it back. Alright y'all, this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more hair stories, click the links that are in my description. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel to keep up with hair stories.